It's Q&A Tuesday time.
It was kind of cool that we had a dude, intro Q&A Tuesday. Ask me.
Why?
Because today's question is from a dude.
Oh my God.
No. So today's question is from Ricky, and Ricky writes, "This is the first time I'm sending you a question for Q&A Tuesday. First of all, I really appreciate what you're doing for women and also men. I've been following your videos for a few months now, and I can feel your genuine soul." Thank you, Ricky. Let's go to my question. I've been on mentorship programs when it comes to social media and internet marketing. I know about funnels, email marketing, etc., etc. But I must admit that I've been struggling seriously with one thing: indecision. So when it comes to decide or figure out if I should combine all my passions, music, online business, social media marketing, helping others, staying fit, and more, in one brand, or should I just focus on one niche, 1 to 2 passions around that niche? Any tips or suggestions? I'm literally frustrated because I know that all successful people make decisions, whether the decision is right or wrong. But indecision is the worst scenario. I need to find clarity in my mind. I truly appreciate your time. Because of my indecision, my confidence has been going down with my bank account to a point where I don't know if I'm gonna make it for rent the next month. That's how bad indecision, non-action can be. Thank you in advance for your help. Oh, that was like such a sensitive moment, wasn't it?
Oh.
Aww. I am so in love with this question because it touches on a bunch of different things. So we're gonna hit this A. Ooh, that sounds naughty. I'm gonna hit this A from a couple of different angles. So we're gonna dive in right now. Ricky, this is a fantastic question. I want you to know that you are not alone. This is something that many multi-passionate people struggle with, especially when they're first getting started. I struggled with this for many years. I had a passion for hip hop, for fitness, for spirituality, for marketing, for writing. I mean, all kinds of things. I actually felt schizophrenic. I felt like I was broken because every traditional business advice book was about choosing one thing and focusing down. And in that time in my life, I just couldn't do it. Bottom line, I know exactly what you're talking about. So I'm gonna share some ideas that will help you find clarity and get you out of the gray zone of indecision. First thing I noticed was this. In your question, you said, I need to find clarity in my mind. Here's the thing, Ricky. Clarity comes from engagement, not thought. Most people try and figure out major life decisions in their heads, and you just can't do that. It never works. You have to actually take action in one direction or another and start to feel your way. So when you go balls to the wall doing something, you actually feel the feedback and you're gonna know whether or not it's the right direction for you. So here's another strategy that you can use, and it's a question that you can ask yourself when anything is major in your life. You need to know whether to move ahead or whether just to let it go. This is the question that I asked when I was considering whether or not I should move ahead professionally and go for being a professional dancer. Now you have to know this. When I was making this decision, it was when I was, I think, around 24, 25, which in the dance world, that means I was older than dirt. Like, people are retiring from their dance career at that age, and I just wanted to start mine. So here's the question. In 10 years, will I regret not having done this? If you're honest with yourself, you're gonna get an immediate answer to that question. So for me, when I asked about professionally dancing, I knew that if I didn't go for it right then and there, that I was gonna regret it in 10 years. So I just got my ass to work and started dancing. Finally, let's tackle the online branding part of your question. So you asked, when it comes to decide or figure out if I should combine all my passions, music, online business, yada, 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 in one brand or more, in one brand, or should I just focus on one niche? Any tips? Yes. You have got to focus down first. You really need to get specific and choose just one thing to be an expert in, just one thing to focus on so you can kill it. That's really the secret to dominate, especially when you're starting an online business. Now, here's the thing I want you to know. Just because you're focusing on one thing doesn't mean you're ignoring your other passions. So let's say you chose to focus on social media marketing. It's not like you can't talk about your love of music or your love of fitness in your About page. You're just not gonna try and do all of those things at once in an online business. Once you kill it with one specific niche in an online business, it's very easy then to broaden out and start to include more things, but you're gonna get yourself into trouble if you try and do too many things at once. When it comes to online business, our man Confucius has it dialed in. He says, he who chases 2 rabbits catches none. Hey Ricky, we really went to town on your cue. We tapped that A from many different angles, so I hope you appreciate it. Thank you so much for your question, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like it, leave a comment, share it with your friends, because it's totally inappropriate business advice, which we absolutely love. And if you want more totally inappropriate business advice, which is not totally inappropriate, just it's totally appropriate advice with like minor little hints of inappropriateness. That's how we should describe it. The best kind. Come on over to marieforleo.com, jump on the newsletter list, and I will catch you next time. Hey, RHH Live is coming up. Are you coming? Go to rhhlive.com for details. Don't be a pussy with the clapboard.